I was a trouble kid. I've landed in hospital because I tried killing myself. Islam kind of saved my life in that sense. Like to this day, I still regard Islam as having saved my life. I was constantly drunk. I was constantly trying to like numb myself from a lot of things. So I had a very troubled childhood. I struggled with mental health problems a lot. It all started with a dream when I was experiencing some of like the lowest moments in my life. And I had a dream of the Kaaba. I dreamt of myself viewing the Kaaba from a bird's eye view, and I felt a voice tell me, just lay down all of your burdens and face Makkah. I had to ask actually some of my Muslim classmates, and then she explained that it's the direction of prayer. So when Muslims pray all around the world, they all face Makkah. I was like, whoa, like where did this come from? And so that kind of spooked me a little bit, and that's how I started studying and learning a bit more. So during this period, I started with like, oh, let me not eat pork anymore. I stopped drinking. So in that sense, it also coupled together with healthier changes in my life. And my parents could see it. That's kind of why it became easier for them to accept also when I eventually told them flat out like, yeah, I'm gonna convert. My mum just said, I can see that you're happier now, you're a better person. You're no longer struggling with all of these things that you were struggling with before.
At the end of the day, I'm still Chinese, right? And like my family is not Muslim. So a lot of Muslims in Singapore and everywhere like, actually, Eid usually is super family oriented. So for me, Raya is usually a lot less festive because everybody's busy with their own family. And my family, to them, is like just another day. Raya is when I get really reminded that I'm still an outsider. In the sense of like, my family is not Muslim. For iftar, it's just me at home, and because my family doesn't even cook, so it can get quite depressing. But like recently, I think like just last week, I had a friend of mine invite me over to his place for iftar. So I was like, wow, this is such a nice experience to be able to iftar with, you know, like other people in a home setting, because it was home cooked food, which I've not had in a very long time. Makan ya. Okay, thank you. I don't feel like I'm missing on anything in particular because I'm quite used to it already. But the family aspect definitely is something that it does sometimes hit me, because like when I speak to my own friends, then they will obviously be talking about how the pre-dawn meal maybe with their family. And for iftar also, I think for most people, especially the first week of Ramadan, they tend to make it a point that they want to go home and breakfast with the family. So when I hear them talk about that, then obviously I'll be like, I mean, sounds fun, sounds nice. But I don't have that. I won't deny, right, that like if your family is from the same faith as you, it helps. I don't have that connection when it comes to the family side of things. So when I see that, I do feel a bit like, wow, if only lah, you know.